Emilio, the honey badger, Urrutia!
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Honey Badger Hour. This episode of the Honey Badger Hour podcast is brought to you by the original Clippers Barbershop and Patriot Vodka Official. Easy.
Brother, what's up, man? Thank you. No, honestly, like, we've talked about this for years. I think last time I saw you was in NZ.
Yes.
And I was, Mr. 305, because I know you always rep Miami, so it's kind of cool to be here in your home state, Dade County, and yeah, thanks for having us, man. Appreciate it.
Nah, are you kidding me? I'm so glad that the UFC came out here. It's like a dream, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. First time in 20 years?
Yeah, and I'm glad that we got this live one in. This is you know what I'm saying? That realness,
the energy.
Dog, you know? Yeah, I need to feel it, bro. I need to feel it, dog.
Yeah.
I was watching your freestyle bender, and I saw that you had the ultra marathon runner, right? You guys were talking. And,
ultra marathon run. Oh yeah, my guy. What's his name? Ned. Yeah, that's my dude.
I remember he was telling me that he was like deep into his miles, and he got a video from you.
Oh, you talked to him?
No, but I was watching the video.
Oh, the video. Yeah.
So I was watching your thing. And he was saying how blown away he was when he got a message from you. And you know what's funny, dog? The first story I was going to tell you today is I remember fighting in China, winning a fight, and then getting a Snapchat from you back in the day.
Oh, no way.
Like, yo, Honey Badger, congratulations. I remember back then I was like, yo, fucking Izzy's the man. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate that, man. Yeah.
So it's like, you've done a really good job in being able to keep that humanity. You know?
Let's keep the same energy. I've said that from the jump. I keep the same energy. And I feel like little things like that, it costs nothing to... share some kindness or make someone's day. It costs $0, and if I can, and I'm able to, I'm always. Now it's a little bit different because everyone wants something or whatnot. Yeah. But I still, those moments where I can help someone, just like a guy like Ned, he's fucking running across Australia to raise awareness and money for homeless people in Australia. So I was like, yo, he said that was his I can't remember what maybe like 10th day or something crazy. And he just felt like he was, first 10 days, he had no music. Imagine that, first 10 days, running 17 hours a day, no music. Oh. I was like, fuck, you're a psycho.
He goes dark, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
He went deep in
went to that
one,
place, yeah.
But you're showing the love, man. It's just and you continue to do that throughout your career, you know? I'm sure you get that a lot now. It's tough now. You gotta you got to be careful because now everybody wants
Exactly. I pick and choose. And also, I'm not perfect, so I make my mistakes. But I pick and choose my moments, and I always make sure I protect my energy first. You got to look after you first no matter what. If you can't look after you, how are you going to give to other people? So I make sure I look after me first, and then I'm able to give.
That's awesome, yo. I love it, man. Yeah, this is why people always ask me, yo, how's Izzy? How's Izzy? I'm like, yo, he's a real dude, man.
Yeah.
He's one of the boys, for real. You know what I'm saying? And
keep it real.
It goes a long way, dog. Because, we know a lot of guys in this game, and you come through, and it's like...
You see them,
You know what I'm saying? It's just
people switch up, get a little shine, get a little attention, they switch up. I've seen that. I mean, if I was going to switch up, I told Eugene this years ago. I think after 4 years ago, I was like, bro, if I was going to switch up, I would have done it fucking years ago, even before the UFC. But again, I keep the same energy. And likewise, man, you still keep the same energy. Even on stage last night watching you, I was just like, it's still Emilio, but you have the same energy, the same buzz about you, you know? Yeah.
Yo, you're a big comedy fan, dog.
Fuck yeah. I love comedy. I honestly... You know one thing is comedians right now are saying the realest shit. They're saying things that politicians should be saying. They're saying shit. I don't get into politics, don't get me wrong, but I'm kind of forced to nowadays because it's being forced on me. I never watch the news, I was never one of those guys who's waiting for, during the COVID times, everyone would wait. I think it was I don't even know what day it was, but they'd wait at a certain point to see what traffic light system in New Zealand we're going to be allowed to be in. Everyone would be waiting on their phones. I didn't give a fuck. It's my ego because I always felt like the rules don't apply to me. So, but now I'm forced to get into politics because of all the bullshit that these guys are talking about, all the lies, and the comedians are the ones speaking the real shit, and they're being honest and prolific with their words. And I honestly think they're the ones who changing the culture. Yeah.
We're gonna try. When you say that, it inspires me to be more brave because I noticed though, even the comedians are a little bit.
Sometimes they don't want to get canceled.
Nobody's pushing the envelope anymore. You know, so
there's few of them that are. Even last night there was a couple which I really appreciated. But then there's the goats, Dave Chappelle. He's the one that I love his last special where they tried to cancel him. But those who actually watch the special, and spoiler alert, go to the end. You watch the
yeah, for sure.
about his trans friend who
Yeah.
committed suicide because she, as a trans woman, defended Dave Chappelle, saying like he's not trans, and then she got attacked by the trans community. And then, you know, I'm just like, if you actually listen without your own emotions attached and be objective, you're able to listen to what this honestly genius is talking about when he's talking about the situation we're in as a race, like the human race. You know,
That's a bad one.
Yeah, it is.
It's scary, dog, because we're going backwards. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
like,
don't-
I thought we had some of these. I thought we had a lot of this stuff already figured out, and I've seen some of the things. Even we're on the same. I was talking to somebody the other day, and I mentioned Jordan Peterson, and they told me, "Oh, isn't that guy like some crazy?" And I'm like, "You're talking about my life coach right now. Chill." You know what I'm saying? Like, I almost lost it. My vein in my neck came out, and this guy started talking shit about Jordan Peterson. I'm like, yo. Because they read the headlines, and they just like
There you go. It's in this game as
what do you
well.
call them? Like useful idiots.
Yeah, there you go. They read the headlines and just parrot the same thing, and I'm like, no, you can't just parrot what you read on. You have to, if you want to. I'm not saying go sit down 3 hours do your research, but at least read the article before you make an informed decision. And sometimes even the articles, depends where you get it from. They could be salacious and slanderous, misleading. But someone like Jordan, Andrew, Dave Goggins, guys like that, they're the ones who are really, I guess, to be honest, pushing men to be accountable as men. And you know, like the world right now is trying to like soften us.
Yo, weak
You
man
know?
is what. Yeah, dog. Like.
I mean, what did it say? I think it was what's his name? Jordan actually said, you know, was it Jordan? Like how you back in the day did you know, if someone like the kings and whatnot want to stop an uproar or uprising, they'd kill all the fighting age males.
Yeah, the 20. Yeah, like the 20, the fighting age.
Kill them.
And
Can't kill them right now. So what do?
you fucking give them sugar.
Exactly. Push
make
the fire.
Make them feel bad about being
Make
men.
them feel emasculated.
About wanting to talk to
Literally,
girls.
yeah.
Incels, dog. They're
There
straight
you go.
creating
I've heard that
incels,
term.
yo.
What is that actually? What is that? What's
I've
like?
been hearing that one too. I don't know. I think it's like
But
a guy.
I know
like,
what it means. Like not like a simp, but like
Yeah. Like somebody like they're like afraid to be like who they are.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
But nah, I mean, you just have to take a stand. Like I know who I am. I know you know who you are, and I like the fact that we have a crew of people who actually like stand. And we're all different, like different walks of life. I'm sure. I don't want to get too much into it, but everyone in here has different beliefs, different mentality, different. Even I hear politics and stuff like that, and they riz on each other for it. But it's funny. But at the end of the day, we're all brothers, and we're all still a community. And fighting brings us together. I feel like that's how the world should be. Fighting brings the world together, bro.
Everybody needs to train
Yeah,
fighting, dog.
man,
Everybody
especially
needs to jujitsu,
man.
bro. What's going on, y'all? It's your boy, the Badger, and this episode of the Honey Badger Hour podcast is brought to you by Patriot Vodka. Be sure to check out the Instagram in the link below at Patriot Vodka Official and grab your bottle of vodka today. Patriot Vodka is vodka made in America, handcrafted and bottled on site from red wheat, white corn, and blue corn. Patriot Vodka is currently available in select stores throughout Florida. Award winning. This is the bourbon of vodka. 100 proof, but smoother than 80. A clean vodka with a bit of character. Patriot Vodka is currently launching, and be sure to look for Patriot Vodka on shelves this summer. And follow our Instagram account below at Patriot Vodka Official. Check our Instagram and buy a bottle today. Let's go!
Bro, honestly, like I've said this so many times. From what I learned, one of the tools I learned in therapy like a year or 2 years ago was don't react, respond. And I feel like honestly, the situation we're in as men, a lot of men, if they don't react, they save themselves a lot of trouble, a lot of killings as well. So too many men get angry and they put the chest out, and we're in Florida. Someone whoops a. Apparently now you're even allowed to carry without a permit.
Dog, it's crazy right now.
Bang, bang, bang.
It's crazy.
Because they react. You got to respond. Take that time, breathe, meditate, and train. Honestly, that's the shit right there.
Yeah, people always like, oh, this guy, like, my comedian friends, like, oh, this guy, you're so tough, you can kick everybody's ass. And it's like, yo, trust me, if you train hard enough, you ain't trying to do nothing when you finish, you know?
Bro.
I call it exercising the demons.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? You got to get that bad juju out, dog. Before you do anything, go to a hard-ass class, go to sparring, and then make a decision. You know
it's
what I'm
like,
saying?
I mean, when you was younger, before you bust a nut on the chick, you do one in the shower before you know, so you can get that first, and then you have the rest to get longevity, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. I used to have that saying like, yo, if you're gonna meet a girl, you want to see you really like her, jerk off. If you still want to see her, then
Bang. Oh, that's a good
if
one.
you bust a nut,
Post nut clarity.
Yeah, post nut clarity. If you
There
bust a
we
nut,
go.
you still want to see her.
Yeah.
That's the one. That's
the
a
same
good
thing.
one.
Honestly, if I ever get in a situation, it's been a long time since I had road rage, but I had one recently. First one in like 6 years, and it was because I was in the same road for 20 minutes because of traffic, and I was cool. I was on my way to get a massage, and I was cool until someone almost hit my reptar, my range, and like I had to beep at him and be like, "What the fuck? Are you fucking kidding me?" And then he's like, "Sorry." And he pulled up around eventually, and I was just like, "It's cool, don't worry, no one got hurt." But that was the first one in 6 years, and I pride myself on that because people fuck me off on the road all the time. It's fucking Auckland. I'm sure, Thailand or even out here, you get
Miami's
crazy.
crazy,
Bro.
dog. You got this is Miami's like another country, so I got a lot of these guys ain't even got
Yeah.
licenses, though. They just got here and they're just
rolling.
waiting for
Rolling. They drive like they do back in Cuba or Mexico.
Yeah. This
But
is
like, but yeah, for me, I just learning how to control that, and that's through also meditation as well, meditation and training. So same thing. Need to equip people, not just men, even the women. Teach them how to like manage their emotions. But I think as men, we have to learn. I talk about feelings and owning those feelings, but when I say that, I don't mean just like
Acting
react.
out.
Yeah, don't react to it. Learn how to respond and manage your emotions as men. I feel like martial arts and meditation does that for me.
I saw that. Have you always meditated, or is it something new that you've been kind
No,
of?
I've been doing it
into
on and
more?
off for years. But recently, this camp, I've been doing it almost every day, and I can touch like my pineal without touching it. I just sit there, focus on my breath, and I can just, even right now, I'm touching it. Like when I say touch, I can make it like, I can feel it, you know what I mean? And I don't know what it's doing, but it feels good, it feels right. And I'm not a guy who sometimes dives into like the scientifics or specifics. I just get into the magic of it.
There's definitely some magic there, right? When you get like into like a deep breath meditating, you can get like into that same training,
Psychedelic type feels.
Yeah.
Your body starts to tingle. I felt those ones when you do like the, not shamanic breathing, but like the heavy,
like holding it. Yeah.
and then you start to feel your body tingle, and then you keep pushing, even if you're lying down, and then you just let go. Fuck, euphoric.
And then like when you do that type of breathing, it's like you're supposed to be able to do that breathing and just be focused on the breath, right?
Yeah.
So you're not like, that's my theory on training jiu-jitsu and sparring, and like that's
Okay.
why like
How so?
because like when you're doing it, we have no time to think about anything, because if you do, you're gonna lose, right? Like you're
Yeah.
gonna get punched. Like if you think about all this guy,
Flow.
So when you finish the class, it's like your brain was shut off for that whole time. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I feel like that's part of like turning the brain off. So you go to training, you go to spar, you go to jiu-jitsu class, you get that workout, but that whole time you're there, you're just thinking about this guy choking you. Then you can't think about like the girls' drama, the bills, the family,
All that shit,
You know what I'm saying?
You're focused. I've been doing that also with my, Dave Wood, the pool guy.
I was gonna ask you about that.
So working with him, Kai actually, I already knew Dave. We've already done some work with him as a team, but then Kai had this fight at the UFC Apex where this dude was on his back.
And he was just
Exactly. So you know what he said? When we were in quarantine after that for 2 weeks, for whatever reason, he told me like this is the like training in the pool with Dave when he was in that choke, he just felt like I've been here before. Because when you're underwater, it's all in the mind. Nothing else matters, but you're focusing on what you're doing and breathing. So you have to control your contractions and not react, respond to your body. And pretty much that was it. I was sold, and I've been working with Dave for like 2 years now.
Wow.
Excuse me. But big dividends. And also with my diaphragm, learning. It's like taking the red pill and breathing. Because a lot of people, you wouldn't even realize they're mouth breathers, man. It's a lot of people is like that. But when you learn how to breathe into your diaphragm and not your chest, things change.
Slow the game down, right?
Yeah,
You notice in
exactly.
your training too, like
Recovery.
damn. So when you fought Gastelum, were you already doing the breath work in that?
No,
fight?
that one was just straight spirit. That's
I was gonna be like, yo, you had to go zero dark 30.
I even saw him today. I saw him today, and it was good to see him. And he reaffirmed what I knew what I've already been doing this week. I've been doing this week. If you can ask Jeff, anyone, they'll tell you, he's different this week. Like there's certain. At dinner, you all had dinner. Where was I?
Yeah, you've been like, I was gonna
I
say
was
like,
gone.
how's it feel? Like you smell the food, it's all right, like.
I'm cool. I'm cool with the food. I'm eating in the room, but I'm just chilling. I'm literally in my zone. I mingle with people, but I just go back in my zone. I'm in my room. Doors open, so I feel like I'm still with the vibe because my door's open, but I'm just like in my zone, chilling. And I'm not really thinking about the fight. I was just watching, what's the movie? Jet Li, Unleashed. So,
nice.
yeah, that's a classic. So, yeah, I'm just cooling, practicing patience because my mind's ready to go. But I'm just, hey,
you gotta wait now. Now it's just a waiting game. Hurry up and wait.
Exactly.
For the fight week, you're solo dolo this time.
I love it.
I was gonna say, I love
it. Yeah, because like for me, it's I love having a team on board, but for a fight of this magnitude, I felt like all the attention needs to be on me from the coaches, and I like that because then also the pressure is on me. I put the pressure on myself, and it makes me feel like I'm the soldier that has to get this done. Yeah.
This episode of the Honey Badger Hour podcast is brought to you by the Original Clippers Barbershop, located on 14227 South Dixie Highway. Make an appointment today. You can find them on the Booksy booking app or call 305-964-7882. More than 20 plus years in the game. And that's the Original Clippers Barbershop. Master barbers for a master fighter. Is it hard? I've been on a few fights like that, but like you're always the last one. And so I don't like when it's like 3-4 because I don't like when the odds start stacking. I was like, damn, somebody kind of might have to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
Like, I don't like when the odds get stacked up and like, damn, 2 in a row, 3 in a row. It's like,
shit.
God
Okay.
damn,
I never thought about that. I've had teammates lose on the same, even in kickboxing.
That's what I'm
teammates.
saying. Yeah,
I've had them lose and stuff on the same card, but I never attach myself to their outcome. Even if they win, I never attach myself to their outcome. They knock someone out, I never attach myself to that because I have to go out there and do my job because I'm focused on me. It's not selfish. It's just what you have to do. You got to look out for you.
You got to zone out.
And I care. I love my teammates, but and if they lose as well, I feel them, but I don't attach myself and hold on to that emotion because, like if they win or lose, that's their emotion to deal with.
Yeah.
Win or lose. So after that, I'm able to detach, and that's again through the work I've done through all this.
It's gotta be, it's tough though, like there's a lot of waves out there, man. I reckon that a lot of that, fighting in China, bro.
Yeah, facts.
How much?
You did it as well a few times. Yeah, that's right.
I had 10 fights over there, but I don't think I started coaching now, and I don't think this new generation will ever understand. I got these guys, and it's like, I don't think they understand like the type of shit we would do, dog. Like, yo. And I don't think people understand like how much of an MMA, like you're an MMA fighter. Like before you got to UFC, 11 before you
something like that. Yeah.
And then we always know like, yo, in China, you're getting ready for the MMA fights. You don't know who you're fighting. You just show up.
Bro, this one time.
Your weight class ain't too many Chinese guys.
Bro, so I fought a few Russians, a few Ukrainians, all that kind of stuff. But there's one time I fought this big Chinese dude, and I'm in the same hotel room. I didn't find out I'm with this guy in the same hotel room chilling. And I didn't find out I was fighting him till it was weigh-in time.
And you guys are sleeping next to each other.
Yeah.
I don't think
bro, China was crazy. Bro,
I'll be in the locker room. This, dog.
There was one time I was in the locker room. In our locker room, the Chinese, bro, there's some dirty shit.
Bro.
Like the promotions have done. Some dirty shit they've done. Like, example, we get there, and then they take us on a tour of the city in the hot sun, walking around showing us artifacts and monuments and whatnot. And at one point I was just like, this is stupid. I'm about to weigh in tomorrow. I'm going back to the hotel. They're like, oh no, you can't go back. No, you need to stay. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I'm going back. Got a taxi back to the hotel because I was like, I know what you're doing. You're trying to wear me out.
Trying to wear you out, dog. Get you running mission.
Exactly.
Got you chasing wolf tickets.
Bro, yeah. So I was like, I don't need to see all this shit. I want to be in my hotel room. So I got a taxi back to the hotel room. Another time, our locker room is literally right next to the bathroom. No, the bathroom's in our locker room. So like, there's a door that leads to the bathroom, and then the urinal was clogged, filled with piss. So anytime someone went to the bathroom, the AC would just waft of piss smell. And yeah, even that night when that guy was in my, after I knocked him out first round.
Yo, sleeping next to the guy.
I know, I did it.
And then you fight.
I stayed. So that night after I knocked him out, I didn't stay in that room. I was just like, right.
But before, right? Like you guys were.
Oh yeah. So the night of before the fight, I slept next, bed next to him. And his energy changed at that point. And then after I knocked him out, it was even weirder. So then I was just like, right. I spent the night with this French dude, and we were allegedly smoking weed. Allegedly. Allegedly.
They got good weed in China.
This French dude.
I heard.
Yeah.
We don't know,
Yeah, but like, so we were just like the whole night talking shit, chilling. And yeah, by the morning I stayed up because I was like, it'd be weird if I sleep next to this guy. Next thing you know, he just got a pillow over me like, fuck this one.
Oh my God, bro.
Yeah, so China was a weird time, and these people, the new generation won't understand because before that it was Japan, K1 for kickboxers, you know.
And they did that a lot in Japan. I won my boy, the Black Dragoon, and like, yo, they pull stunts over there.
I remember
too,
him.
bro.
Yeah, I remember him. He was a guy in Thailand. He kind of got mad that they gave me that name. I'm like, I didn't ask for the name. The Chinese gave it to me.
Oh yeah, that's right. 'Cause you were like, you fought on the red corner in China, bro.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
but then I was like, they called me the Black Dragon, so I think he was a little bit jaded about that. But I'm like,
but that was you before. I think he made his name after. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, it
that's
ain't
all
me.
right.
Yeah, it's life. Yeah, man.
I think you can keep that one.
Yeah, you can keep it now. You can keep that. You can keep that. Yeah.
I think you proved your worth on the
Exactly.
nickname,
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Oh man, China. Yeah, these guys, the younger generation, right? These guys, like, how good it is to go. No corner, no nothing. You just show up, corner yourself, corner your boys, right?
Yeah,
like,
exactly. And sometimes I'd have to get, because if Diamond had a fight in another city, my brother Blood Diamond, then I have to go and I'll just get like fucking one of the boys from the Chinese team who doesn't speak English. I'm just like, okay, give me my mouth guard and just give me water. That's
water.
it. Exactly. And I just fight and kick ass.
That's
Crazy
wild,
times.
man.
I think I had in 11 months, 10 months, I think I had 24 fights.
What?
Yeah.
In 10 months.
Yeah, there was
like,
one month.
Every other week.
There was one month I fought 4 times in 1 month, and I had 3 knockouts. Yeah, it was crazy. And they weren't, look, I wasn't brought there to be Long or whatever. They brought me over there to be a journeyman, like for their people to beat up.
That's what happens, though. That's what they were doing. China world domination. That's kind of what they were doing.
Exactly.
Now you look at it like China versus the world.
Yeah, but they realized, we can't fuck with this guy. So what do?
You can't beat him?
Sign
Join him.
Exactly. So they signed me on the team, gave me, I think, the biggest contract for a foreign fighter they've given, and yeah, it was a good time. And China, honestly, I even did an interview with a guy in China today through Skype or whatever, and honestly, it was like, China was definitely, I'll always have ties to China because of my time there and the experience I got there. Because when I came back, that's when I smoked King in the ring first time, second, third time, and started fucking everybody up. It was, the experience, fighting constantly, forcing myself to be in uncomfortable situations,
Uncomfortable, man.
That's the
That's
word.
the catch, bro.
Yeah, man.
Sleeping in a hotel next to a guy you don't know, fighting corner.
Yeah.
I remember one time I went with Brad, cornering Brad. They woke him up, took him to immigration at 6:30 in the morning.
Why?
To get a work permit on fight day.
Fuck off.
And then on fight day he gets back. I'm like, yo,
That's all that shit. That's
coming
all
back
that
at 12 p.m. in immigration all day long, just wearing you out. They're masters. They give you
definitely.
they give you the ticket it could be a 4-hour flight. They give you a ticket. It takes like 2 days to get there. You're just going from Beijing to Nanjing. It's a you can do. Yeah, it's
They
crazy.
frustrate you, get you like that, just so they can. I mean, but that's love and war, isn't it? All's fair in love and war. But we triumphed. We triumphed.
Yo, Styles, I can have you here all night, dog. And we know we get down like 4 flat tires. You know what I'm saying? We're like on the same level.
Thank you for keeping it real. Thank you for being you, and thank you for always looking out for the boys.
No, my brother. Anytime. I got a good feeling about this weekend, dog. No space, dog.
Bro,
we're just gonna.
You've seen what we've been doing in the gym. You've seen the. I don't want to say too much, but you've seen the work. Even on calorie deficits, I'm still able to push the way I'm pushing, and you've seen the work. So.
I'm ready for greatness, dog.
Let's go. I appreciate
and new,
you,
baby.
man.
My brother.
My man.
Have a good
Again.
And new again and again and again and again.